Today is the day that I've been waiting for some time now, because we are going to Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam. It's absolutely horrifically busy. The challenge is 2 hours. Can I make it without any mistakes? Stay tuned to find out.
This is Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. In 2023, it ranked as the third busiest airport in the world by passenger traffic. Schiphol Airport is the main hub for KLM and an operating base for Transavia, Vueling, and Dutch Corendon. Schiphol Airport is used by over 100 different airlines. Amsterdam is also a major cargo hub. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport has 6 runways, as shown in the graphic on screen. Runway 2204 is for general aviation and private jets. From the main runways, outside peak hours, a combination of 1 departure runway and 1 landing runway will be assigned. During peak hours, a 3rd runway will be in use either for departures or landings. Assignment of runways in use is based on the preferential runway system. One curiosity in Schiphol is the runway 18 right, 36 left, also known as Polderbaan, which is located very far away, over 3 miles from the terminal. Welcome to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands.
Welcome to Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam. So let's check out the wind. It's 1 degrees, 8 knots, so we are able to use these 18 runways. So we are going to use 18 center for arrivals, and then we are going to have the cargo planes arrive on 18 right. And then we are going to use the 22 runway for private and business jets, as you do. And if you look at this blueprint of the airport, OMG, so many runways, taxiways, it's complex, and it's going to be a ton of pushbacks and departures early on. Let me explain the strategy. The strategy here is to use runway 24 for some of the departures, and for some we use 18 left. And then we have arrivals, most of them come to 18 center. We have cargo planes arrived on this 18 right, which is very far away. OMG, look at this airport. The terminal is full. There are a lot of KLM planes, there are a lot of Delta aircraft, as well as you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Deltas at least. Oh, no, 6, 7 Delta planes. Look at the amount of KLM planes over here. We have more here, a couple of Air Baltics, more KLM planes. Then we have Scandinavian, Airlinair, what have you. You have KLM planes over here. And there's more international stuff over here. We have American, we have, I think, is that Qantas or Qatari? We have, that's some China Eastern maybe, or China Southern or something like that. Yeah, we are going to have our hands full, so let's begin. I'm sorry, it might be that I don't have that many opportunities to talk to you. At least in the first hour I need to be constantly shouting commands. KLM 81 Yankee, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Airlinair 52 Tango X-ray, pushback approved, expect runway 24. KLM 751 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. KLM 57 X-ray, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Shamrock 60 Romeo, standby. Let's give them a standby. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're pushing these 2 aircraft to this 18 left runway. And then we are getting these 2 planes to runway 24, which is over here. We have a general aviation aircraft over here, which I need to look the call sign over here.
KLM 751 Heavy with
Fraction
Hotel, requesting push and start.
Fraction 842 November, approved, expect runway 22. Yes.
Approved, expect runway 22. Fraction 842 November.
Okay.
Ground, KLM 81 Yankee ready to taxi.
We are rocking and we are rolling. I have played this airport a few times, I think 3 or 4 times before. I think 4. And I know that it's extremely busy. I have made mistakes before in this airport. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd this time around and shepherd the weak through the valley of darkness, so that, you know, we could get by without any mistakes. KLM 81 Yankee, runway 24 at Sierra 5.
Runway 24 at Sierra 5. KLM 81
Airlinair 52 Tango X-ray, runway 24 via Alpha. KLM 751 Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 57 X-ray, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 749 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. KLM 601 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 751.
Austrian 372 Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 57 X-ray.
Well, we have a Martin Air, that's a cargo air,
KLM 749.
it's a cargo airliner
Pushback approved, expect runway
that is in the colors of KLM. It's beautiful, look at this.
Austrian 372
Martin Air, KLM cargo,
Fraction 842
747,
taxi.
absolute beauty.
Flightliner 2 heavy on final 18 center. 18 right.
I'm loving it. This is absolute god tier, this aircraft, right here.
You're such a smoke show, baby, when you burn low, weaving through my mind like a
Information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Martin Air 9171 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Gorgeous aircraft that is.
Martin Air 9171 Heavy.
Okay, we have arrivals. Emirates Cargo 9906 Heavy, runway 18 right, clear to land. KLM 592 Heavy, runway 18 center, clear to land. Shamrock 60 Romeo, pushback approved, expect runway 24. KLM 39 Juliet, pushback approved, expect runway 24. KLM 661 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 24. KLM 751 Heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. KLM 741 Heavy, runway 18 center, clear to land. Oh, this is so busy. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. KLM 81 Yankee, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 81 Yankee.
Scheduled ground. Austrian 372 Alpha ready to taxi.
Austrian ready to taxi.
Scheduled ground. KLM 749 Heavy ready to taxi.
Austrian 372 Alpha, runway 24 at Sierra 5.
Runway 24 at Sierra 5.
KLM 601 Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 749 Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Shamrock 60 Romeo, runway 24. Alien Air 52 Tango X-ray, runway 24, line up and wait.
Runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 749 Heavy.
KLM 39 Juliet, runway 24 at Sierra 5.
Runway 24, Shamrock 60 Romeo.
Martin Air 9171 Heavy, runway 24 at Sierra 8.
Runway 24 at Sierra 5. KLM 39 Juliet.
KLM 277 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. American 221 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Oh my god, the amount of pushbacks, this is so busy, this is crazy, crazy! There in the air. Some these guys. KLM 751 Heavy, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 57 X-ray, runway 18 left, line up and wait. KLM 601 Heavy, hold position. Let's hold them there and let these go first. KLM 743 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. KLM 661 Heavy, runway 24. Alien Air 52 Tango X-ray, runway 24, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Swiss to
KLM 743
Delta
Heavy.
Victor, pushback approved, expect runway 24. This is so crazy.
Runway 18 center, cleared to land. KLM
I'm
707.
constantly really like intimidated and intense that
Scheduled ground, Shamrock 60 Romeo.
I just want to keep everything together and not make a mistake. And it's so easy to make a mistake. There's so much going on in this airport. We have first arrival. These arrivals we need to be very careful with. We don't want them to taxi into anything. KLM 592 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Let's see where they want to go. Probably somewhere here. Yes, look at this. This might be a problem. KLM 601 Heavy, continue taxi. KLM 57 X-ray, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 749 heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. KLM 60.
And then we have the, actually we have the cargo plane here. Emirates Cargo 90906 heavy. Taxi to terminal via Zulu. Let's see where they're going. That's not a problem. KLM 43 Charlie, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Taxi to terminal via
They're lining up.
Emirates Cargo
Look at this.
90906 heavy.
Look at
Pushback
this.
approved, expect runway 24. KLM 43 Charlie.
Wow.
Scheduled ground. KLM 743 heavy ready to taxi.
That's just
Scheduled ground. Swiss 2 Delta Victor ready to taxi.
KLM 39 Juliet, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Swiss 2 Delta Victor, runway 24 at Sierra 5.
Runway 24, clear for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. KLM 39 Juliet.
Shamrock 60 Romeo, runway 24, line up and wait.
Runway 24 at Sierra 5. Swiss 2 Delta Victor. Runway 24.
KLM 749 heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 2288, runway 18 center, clear to land.
1000. Contact departure.
Air Canada 808 heavy, runway 18 center, clear to land.
Runway 18 center.
KLM 741 heavy, taxi to terminal.
Runway 18
They are
center,
returning
clear to
here.
land. Air Canada 808
Let's
heavy.
let them go past
Taxi to
first
terminal.
before we
KLM 741 heavy.
send these.
Apple Tower. Air Canada 808 heavy.
KLM
on runway
23
18
Lima,
center.
standby. KLM 1031, standby. American 221 heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 43 Charlie, runway 24 at Sierra 5. KLM 743 heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 277 heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 1979, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Shamrock 60 Romeo, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 430 Alpha, runway 18 center, cleared to land. KLM 70 Zulu, taxi to terminal. Yeah,
Runway 18 center.
probably.
Clear to land.
yeah,
Speedbird
over there,
430
but that's not a
Alpha.
problem. KLM 1817, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Taxi to terminal. KLM
Austrian
700.
372 Alpha, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let's send them.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Let's go
24.
over here.
KLM 1817.
We are going
Runway 24. Cleared for
Over
immediate
there,
takeoff.
okay.
On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Austrian 372 Alpha.
KLM 592 heavy, continue taxi. Okay, and let's get these
Continue
first
taxi.
before we push
KLM
these back.
592 Heavy.
KLM 23 Lima, standby.
Stand by. KLM 23 Lima.
Delta 161 heavy, standby. KLM 1031, standby. Okay, let's give them standby commands, just in
Stand
case.
by. Delta 161 Heavy. Stand
Okay, we have
by.
another arrival.
KLM 1031.
JetBlue 2288, taxi to terminal. And they are going where
Taxi to
exactly?
terminal.
They are
JetBlue
coming.
2288.
It's the same place. Okay, well, we can still push these guys back. The KLM 23 Lima can push back after KLM 741 Heavy has returned home because they go by first. Then we send these.
Schedule ground. Austrian 372
Austrian
Alpha
is
Information Hotel. Requesting push
rolling.
and start.
Vueling 810 Romeo, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Swiss 2
KLM
Delta Victor,
1817
runway 24,
ready to
cleared for
taxi.
takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, and we have here
Runway 24.
KLM 601 heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 left. Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude
They go
1000.
there, and they go
Contact
there,
departure.
and then we can send
KLM
these and push
601
these
heavy.
back. Ryanair 3 Echo Kilo, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Okay, let's send them also to 18 left.
Pushback
The
approved,
JetBlue
expect runway
is,
18
we need to
left.
remember that they
Ryanair
are
3
coming
Echo
here
Kilo.
as well. Then we have the Emirates Cargo,
Step
which
on
is
ground.
taxiing
KLM
to the...
39 Juliet with information hotel.
They're taxiing. We sent them on Zulu, so they go around this, so they don't need to cross the runway 18 center. They can get around it this way, and then they park over here.
Requesting push and start.
KLM 1817, runway 24 at Sierra 5.
Runway 24 at Sierra
They
5.
are soon
KLM
about
1817.
to go past.
Schiphol ground. Vueling 810 Romeo ready to taxi.
Welling ready to taxi, okay. KLM 1979, runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 1979.
Let's wait that they go
Schiphol
past.
ground.
Orange
American
9er
221
Echo
with
Alpha
information
Heavy,
hotel.
standby.
Requesting push and start.
Let's give them standby command.
Standby. Orange 9er Echo Alpha Heavy.
KLM 43 Charlie, runway 24 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 35 Bravo, pushback approved, expect runway 24. My heart is pounding, it's so busy. It's a tall order in this airport to make it without any mistakes. It's so busy, there's so many returning aircraft, and the easiest way to make a mistake in Amsterdam Schiphol Airport is to let some returning aircraft taxi against a departing plane. That has happened to me many times in this airport. Will I be able to avoid it this time? Taran 361 uniform, runway 18 center clear to land.
Runway 18 center.
Ryanair 3 Echo Kilo, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 1979, runway 18 left at Echo 4.
Runway 18 left at Echo 4. KLM 1979.
Redirect them to Echo 4 so they don't need to cross that runway. That's faster, and then let's just hope that this
Schiphol ground.
JetBlue
KLM
doesn't
743
run
Heavy
into
with
them.
information hotel. Requesting
We
push and
don't
start.
want to push them back yet. KLM 1919 standby.
Stand by. KLM 19er.
KLM 1979, hold position. Let's hold them here and wait the JetBlue
Hold
on
position.
first.
KLM
Oh my
1979.
goodness, we have arrivals here. Air Canada 808 Heavy, runway 18... Not runway 18. Air Canada 808 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Negative. Unknown command. Air Canada 808
Speedbird
Heavy.
430 Alpha, taxi to terminal. Okay, and let's see where
Taxi
these
to
are
terminal.
going.
Air Canada
These are coming
808
here,
Heavy.
okay.
Taxi to
What about
terminal.
the Speedbird?
Speedbird 430 Alpha. Taxi to terminal.
Speedbird is
Speedbird
coming here,
430
okay,
Alpha.
that could be a problem
Schiphol
also.
ground.
Okay, we just need to stay focused,
Schiphol
try to
ground.
keep on
Swiss
top
2
of
Delta
everything.
Victor with information hotel.
KLM 1979, continue taxi. KLM 1031, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Delta 161 Heavy, standby. We have them
Continue
come
taxi.
over
KLM
there, okay.
1979.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 18 left. KLM 1031.
KLM 743 Heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Stand by. Delta 161 Heavy.
KLM 661 Heavy, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 35 Bravo, runway 24. Welling 810 Romeo, runway 24 at Sierra
KLM 743 Heavy.
5.
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
KLM 63 Romeo, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
KLM 661 Heavy.
KLM 1919, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Runway 24 at Sierra 5. Vueling 810 Romeo.
KLM 23 Lima, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 24.
Orange 9
KLM
Echo
63
Alpha Heavy,
Romeo.
standby. Easy 57 Foxtrot X-ray, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 18 left.
KLM 1753, pushback approved, expect runway 24. We have the Speedbird
Pushback
returning.
approved. Expect runway
here.
18 left. KLM 23 Lima.
Need to remember
Standby.
that.
Orange 9er Echo Alpha Heavy.
Pushback approved. Expect
Let's
runway
line
18
these up.
left. Easy
KLM
57 Foxtrot.
277 Heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Ground.
Air Canada is
KLM
coming
43 Charlie
here.
with information
Yes,
hotel.
okay.
Requesting push and start.
Schiphol ground.
That should not
KLM
be a
63
problem
Romeo ready to
in
taxi.
relation to this one, right? Or is it? Let's hold them here just in
Schiphol
case.
ground. KLM 23
Air Canada
Lima with
808
information
heavy,
requesting
hold
pushback
position.
stop.
Let's just
Hold
move
position.
these out of
Air
the way
Canada 808
first,
heavy.
just in case. KLM 1031, runway 18 left at Echo 4.
Runway 18 left via Echo 4. KLM
Not via
1031.
Echo. KLM 1031, hold position. We don't want to take them there.
Hold position. KLM 1031.
We need
Schiphol
to be
Tower.
careful
KLM 104 heavy on final 18
what
center.
we direct them
Schiphol
on.
ground. KLM 1919 ready to taxi.
Schiphol ground. East
KLM
57 Foxtrot 3 ready to taxi.
1031, runway 18 left at Echo 4 via Alpha 13. Yes, that's what we
Runway
wanted
18
to do.
left at Echo 4
Phew,
via Alpha 13.
that was a close call. I could have easily made that mistake if I didn't pay attention that they
KLM 1753
heard me
ready to taxi.
incorrectly. Delta 161 heavy, standby. KLM 515 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. KLM 277 heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
KLM
18 left.
1817, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
KLM 119 heavy, standby. My god, it's busy. KLM Speedbird is returning now, okay.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
We have
1000,
Tarom returning.
contact departure. KLM 1817.
KLM 104 heavy, runway 18 center, cleared to land.
Stand by. KLM 119 heavy.
Okay.
Runway 18 center. Cleared to land.
KLM 63 Romeo, runway 24.
Runway 24.
Martin Air
KLM 63
90171 heavy, runway 24, line up and wait. Let's put Martin Air on the runway.
Runway 24 line up and wait.
Air Canada
90171
808 heavy, continue taxi. Delta 161 heavy, standby. KLM 23 Lima, standby. KLM 1919, standby. Orange 90 Echo Alpha heavy, standby. Air France A3 Victor Golf, runway 18 center, cleared to land. We have Tarom.
Continue taxi.
Tarom
Air Canada
361
808 heavy.
uniform, taxi to terminal. Where are you going, Tarom?
Stand
Tarom,
by.
tell
Delta
me.
161 heavy.
Tell
Stand
me.
by.
There,
KLM
okay,
23
that is
Lima.
not a problem.
Stand by.
KLM
1919.
1753, runway 24 at Sierra 5. Scandinavia 62 Lima, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Always
Standby.
remember
Orange
the
9
returning
Echo Alpha heavy.
aircraft. That's the
Runway
most
18 center,
important
cleared
rule
to
to
land.
remember.
Air
The
France
returning
63
aircraft
Golf.
are what
Taxi to terminal.
make or
Takeoff
break
61
this
uniform.
challenge. So
Runway 24.
always
at
be
Sierra
so
5.
vigilant of the
KLM
returning
1753.
aircraft.
Pushback approved. Expect
KLM
runway
59
24.
November, pushback
Scandinavian
approved,
62
expect
Lima.
runway 24. EC 57 Foxtrot X-ray, runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 24.
KLM 1979, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, let's release them from this
Runway
holding
18
point.
left. Cross runway 27.
Martin Air can
57
go.
Foxtrot 3.
Martin Air 9171 heavy, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 left, cleared for
Welcome
takeoff
home.
on reaching altitude
Speedbird
1000.
429
Contact
Bravo,
departure.
pushback
KLM
approved, expect runway 24. KLM 35 Bravo, runway 24, line up and wait. Oh, look at them go.
Runway
Oh,
24
they're so
cleared
beautiful.
for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact
My
departure.
God.
Martin Air 9171 heavy.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 24.
Bon
Speedbird
voyage.
429 Bravo.
Martin Air
Runway 24,
9171
line up and
heavy.
wait. KLM 35 Bravo.
Look at this, they're
Schiphol
rotating
Tower.
soon.
Alpine 7928 on final 18 center. Schiphol ground. Scandinavian 62 Lima ready to taxi.
Rotate.
Schiphol ground. KLM
So
1031 with information
So
hotel.
graceful.
Requesting push and start.
I really wouldn't have time for that, but that was just,
Schiphol
I
Tower,
wanted to
Taylor
see that.
361.
You're such a smoke show, baby. When you burn low, weaving through my mind like a 70s comedian. You're such a smoke show, I can't seem to keep. Oh, dancing in the glow, just
KLM 713 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Pushback approved, expect
KLM
runway 24.
23 Lima, runway
KLM
18
713
left,
heavy.
cross runway 27. KLM 1919, runway 18 left at Echo 4.
Runway 18 left. Cross runway
Delta
27.
161 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Pushback.
KLM
expect runway
104 heavy,
left.
taxi to terminal.
Delta 161 heavy.
Alpine 7928, runway 18 center, clear to land. These are going
Taxi to
where
terminal.
exactly?
KLM 104.
Okay, this is
Runway 18
dicey.
center, clear to land.
You need
Alpine
to be
7928.
careful. This is where you can easily mess up. They're coming right here, and Delta is pushing back over here. We need to stop them short of
Schedule
some
ground.
point.
KLM 1817
Some
with
point in
Aviation
time.
Hotel. Requesting push and start.
KLM 1031, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 35 Bravo, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 429 Bravo, runway 24. KLM 515 Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 59 November, runway 24 at Sierra 5. I think I'm on top of everything at the moment, but it's
Runway 18 left.
It's
Cross
crazy.
runway 27.
It's crazy
KLM
busy.
515
It's
heavy.
hectic. It's chaotic.
At Sierra 5, KLM 5
I need to
November.
concentrate
Schedule
really
ground.
hard.
KLM 713 heavy.
Scandinavian
taxi.
62 Lima, runway 24 at Sierra 5. KLM 713 Heavy, runway 24.
Runway 24 at Sierra 5. Scandinavian 62 Lima.
Delta 161 Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Runway 24.
KLM 1775, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Runway 18 left. Cross runway 27. Delta 161
This
heavy.
returning aircraft, we need
Pushback
to be
approved, expect
careful.
runway 24. KLM 1775.
Schedule ground. Delta 161 heavy.
Orange
ready to
9
taxi.
Echo Alpha Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Orange 9er Echo Alpha Heavy.
KLM 1919, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 left. Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
I'm
Contact
tense.
departure. KLM
I'm
19er
tense.
19er.
Air France 83 Victor Golf, runway, not runway, god damn it. Air France 83 Victor Golf, taxi to terminal. They are coming
Command property
somewhere here,
error.
I
Air
think.
France 83 Victor Golf.
Over there, okay. That
Taxi
should
terminal.
not be a
Air
problem,
France
but we
83
need to remember
Golf.
these. If there's a pushback at the same terminal, we are in trouble. Air Baltic 9er Uniform Golf, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Vueling 810 Romeo, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway
KLM
24,
119
cleared for
heavy,
takeoff on
standby.
reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
We give them
Boeing
standby
810
command
Romeo.
because we want them to
Standby.
get home
KLM
first, and
119
then we
heavy.
push them back. And then, for them we are not giving taxi clearance until these are home.
Foreground.
that's the
KLM
plan.
1979er with information hotel. Requesting push and
Okay, there's
start.
no private jets,
Skip all
there's
ground.
no
KLM
cargo
1775 ready
jets.
to
Air
taxi.
France is coming home. We have just the next plane touching down
Skip
on
all ground.
arrival.
Jet speed 69er with
I
information hotel.
think I have
Requesting
everything
push and
under
start.
control. God, I hope so. Dutch Corridon 943 Papa, standby. KLM 63 Romeo, runway 24, line up and wait. KLM 1775, runway 24.
Runway 24, line up and wait. KLM 63 Romeo. Runway 24.
American
KLM
221 Heavy,
1775.
runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, let's send them.
Runway 18 left. Cleared for takeoff on reaching
Welcome
altitude
home.
1000. Contact departure. American 221
KLM
Heavy.
41 Hotel, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Air
Delta
Baltic 6
161 Heavy with
Romeo
information
Zulu,
hotel.
pushback
Requesting
approved,
push and
expect
start.
runway 24. A lot of planes queuing on runway 24 and there's a big queue on 18 left as well.
Air Baltic 6 Romeo Zulu.
What is this? This is some flying Bulgaria.
Skip all ground. Boeing
Just flying
810 Romeo
Bulgaria.
with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Yeah, I think so. Flying Bulgaria, Flying Bulgaria 462, standby. Need to give them standby command because
Stand by.
yeah, they
Flying
are.
Bulgaria 462.
I remembered correctly. Orange 9 Echo Alpha Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Runway 18 center, clear to land. Dutch coordinate
Ryanair
60.
3 Echo Kilo, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Dutch Corridor 943 Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Dutch Corridor 943
KLM
Papa.
63 Romeo, runway 24 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Speedbird 429 Bravo, runway 24 line up and wait. Okay, so the system here is that
Cleared for takeoff on
these
reaching
planes
altitude
that are
1000,
here are
contact
going to the
departure.
end of the runway holding point here, and these planes that are coming from this side,
Speedbird 429 at
they
Bravo.
are going to be directed to this holding point here. This is Sierra 05.
Schiphol ground.
Air Baltic 9 Uniform Golf, runway 24 at Sierra 5. That's
Runway
at
24
Sierra
at Sierra 5.
Air Baltic 6
Uniform Golf.
Romeo Zulu, runway 24. Let's send them to the end of the runway.
Runway 24. Air Baltic 6 Romeo Zulu.
Actually, let's send
Schiphol
these
ground.
to
Center
runway
39
18
Romeo
left,
Hotel ready to taxi.
this holding point, because this is pretty much queued up. I think it's better. Speedbird 429 Bravo, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 41 Hotel, runway 18 left at Echo 4. So let's send them.
Runway 24, clear to take off on reaching altitude 1000.
Let's check
Contact
that they
departure.
got it right.
Speedbird 429 at Bravo.
Yeah, they got it right.
Runway 18 left.
That's
at
exactly
Echo
what we
4.
wanted.
KLM 41 Hotel.
KLM 119 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Okay, finally they get a pushback. Sunturk 39 Romeo Hotel, runway 18 left, cross runway 27.
Pushback approved, expect runway 18 left.
KLM
1930,
1930, runway 18 center, clear to land. Okay, we don't have arrivals coming,
Runway 18 left.
taxiing in
Cross
at the
runway
moment,
27.
so I think we
Sunturk
are
39 Romeo Hotel.
relatively safe.
Clear to land.
Flying Bulgaria
KLM
462, pushback approved, expect runway 24.
Pushback
Delta
approved, expect runway
135
24.
Heavy,
Flying
pushback
Bulgaria
approved,
462.
expect runway 18 left. That's Corridor 943 Papa, standby. KLM 591 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. My god, it's pretty. Look at the amount of
Pushback approved,
aircraft.
expect runway
This
18
is
left.
insane.
Delta 135
Look at this. There's
Stand by.
1,
Dutch
2,
Corridor
3,
943
4, 5.
Pushback approved, expect runway
Planes
18
queuing
left.
over here.
KLM 591
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
KLM
12.
1930
We have
on
12
final
planes
18
queuing and but
Schiphol Road. Dutch
a bunch of
Corridor
them coming in.
943 Park, ready to taxi.
KLM 23 Lima, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Still in Heathrow in London. You should watch that episode, which I did with insane traffic. I think it was 16 or 17 planes on queue to the departing runway. It was insane. You should watch that episode, Heathrow. Go check that out. It was just
Schiphol ground.
the amount of
Orange
traffic
9
was
Echo, happy with information
insane.
hotel. Requesting push
This
and
is true.
start.
And this is more complex because you have multiple runways. In Heathrow it's relatively simple because you have just two. You have the departing runway and the arrivals runway. This is a lot more messy than that. Orange 5 Hotel Echo, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. KLM 119 Heavy, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. Let's see where
Pushback
we are
approved,
going.
expect runway 18 left.
Yep,
Orange 5 Hotel
that's
Echo.
not a problem.
Runway 18 left. Cross runway 27. KLM 119 heavy.
Dutch Corridor 943 Papa, runway 18 left, cross runway 27. KLM 1753, runway 24, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Scandinavian 62 Lima, runway 24, line up and wait. Flying Bulgaria 462, runway 24. Dutch Corridor
Scandinavian 62 Lima.
360, taxi to terminal. KLM 38 Zulu, runway 18 center, clear to land. these guys are
Runway
going
24.
where?
Flying
Here,
area for
okay.
62.
Definitely
Runway
something
18
we
left.
need to
Cross runway
monitor
27.
very
KLM
closely.
5901
We
heavy.
have departed.
Taxi to terminal.
KLM
Touch
41
target
Hotel,
360.
runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 center.
Easy
Clear for left.
57 Foxtrot X-ray, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Let's line them up.
Runway 18 left. Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude
Delta
1000.
135
Contact departure.
heavy,
KLM
runway
41
18
hotel.
left, cross runway 27.
Runway 18 left.
KLM
Line up and
879
wait.
heavy,
Easy 57
standby.
Foxtrot 3.
Let's give them standby commands until
Runway
Dutch
18
Corendon
left.
has come
Cross runway
home.
27.
Just,
Delta 135 heavy.
just,
Standby. KLM 879er heavy.
just to play it on the safe
Step all
side.
ground. Orange 5 Hotel
You
Echo ready to taxi.
always want to play
Schiphol Tower.
it on the
KLM
safe side.
1070 on final 18 center.
KLM 1070, runway 18 center, clear to land. I need to be very vigilant. I
Runway
don't
18
want to
center.
make a
Clear to
mistake.
land. KLM 1070.
KLM 45 Juliet, runway 24 at Sierra 5. KLM 45 Kilo, pushback approved, expect runway 24. Scandinavian 62 Lima, runway 24 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Sierra
Orange 5 Hotel
KLM 45
Echo,
Juliet.
runway 18 left at Echo 4. KLM 1930, taxi to terminal. I'm suspecting that they are coming here. Yes, they are coming exactly there, but that's not a problem because there's no planes there at the moment. We just need to remember that. We can send here. Easy 57 Foxtrot X-ray, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Oh my god, look at the amount of aircraft
Taxi
here.
to terminal.
This is hectic.
Runway
KLM
18 left.
515 heavy,
Clear for
runway
takeoff.
18
On
left,
reaching
line up
altitude
and wait.
1000. Contact departure.
Let's
Easy
line
57
them
Foxtrot 3.
Runway 18 left. Line up and wait.
because they are coming
KLM
home.
515 heavy.
Step all ground.
few
KLM 45 Juliet
Kilo
ready to taxi.
planes
Step all
arriving.
ground. KLM 45 Kilo ready to taxi.
Okay, they have
Schiphol
departed.
Tower.
KLM 59 in November,
518
runway
center.
24 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 713 heavy, runway 24 line up and wait. Nordic 3539, runway 24 at Sierra 5. KLM 45 Kilo, runway 24 at Sierra 5. Lot 266, pushback approved, expect runway 24. I'm killing it. I feel I'm killing it. I'm so excited. This is fun, this is entertaining, this is exciting, and this is also terrifying. Terrifying.
Runway 24. At
I'm
Sierra
so
5.
afraid that
Nordic
something will go
3539.
wrong. Look at the amount of
Runway 24
planes
at
queuing
Sierra
over
5.
there. It's
KLM 45 Kilo.
just
Pushback approved. Expect
insanely
runway 24.
busy.
Lot 266.
Lufthansa to Lima Alpha, runway 18 center, clear to land. We have next arrival.
Runway 18 center.
KLM 38 Zulu, taxi to terminal. I'm suspecting that they come here. Yes, indeedy, they come there as well. To the same place as the previous one, which is taxiing here. Yep, they're coming here. They're all coming
Schiphol
here.
ground. Easy
KLM
57 Foxtrot 3.
713
Clear for
heavy,
Hotel.
runway 24
What's the
cleared for
push and
takeoff
start?
upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 1775, runway 24 line up and wait. Okay, I'm getting a little bit
Runway
into the
24,
groove.
cleared for
Get into the
takeoff on
groove.
reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Sending
KLM
planes from
713 heavy.
to 4,
Runway
then
24, line
you
up
can
and wait.
rotate
KLM
over to
1775.
18 left, send planes from there, then manage the arrivals, then send, and rotating all of
Step all
these.
ground. KLM 6
KLM 515 heavy,
Hotel.
runway 18
Requesting push
left,
and
clear
start.
for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. And obviously you can send simultaneously planes from 18 left and 24, because 24 is over here, and this one is over here, so you can send planes simultaneously from those. That makes it a little bit easier because they are not crossing in
Schiphol
any
ground.
way.
KLM 1753
Delta 161 heavy,
Hotel.
runway
Requesting
18
push and
left,
start.
line up and wait. Okay, that's Corendon has
Runway 18
returned,
left. Line up
so
and wait. Delta
we can
161
push
heavy.
them back.
Requesting
Lot
percent start.
266, runway 24 at Sierra 5. So always put these planes from here to Sierra 5 and the other
Sierra
ones to
5,
the end of the
Lot
runway.
266.
Air Baltic 8 Kilo Yankee, pushback approved, expect runway 24. That's the system I prefer to this runway 24. You have two queues and two holding points, I think that works well.
Alpine 62 Echo Mike
You
on
can send
final
from
18
not
center.
here but here. KLM 1775, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. This Air Baltic plane
Runway
asked
24,
pushback
clear for takeoff.
before
On
this
reaching
one,
altitude 1000,
so we'll send them
contact
first.
departure. KLM 1775.
To be fair, first come first serve basis. Obviously I'm not too worried about that, but
Schiphol ground.
it's nice.
Scandinavian 62, leave
Air Baltic
information
9
hotel,
uniform golf,
requesting
runway
push and start.
24, land up and wait. Line up, you
Runway
bastard.
24, line up and wait. Air
KLM
Baltic 9
879
uniform
heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Arrival. Alpine 62 Echo Mike, runway 18 center, clear to land. Okay, we have a
Pushback approved, expect runway 18
cargo
left.
plane on
KLM
approach, and I don't know the
879
call sign.
Runway
What are
18
you?
center, clear
What
to
are you,
land.
cargo
Alpine
plane?
62 Echo Mike.
Silkwest.
Schiphol
Silkwest.
Tower,
Have you
Southwest
heard of
211 heavy on final 18
Silkwest?
right.
Silkwest, really? Silkwest 211 heavy, runway 18 right, clear to land. Never heard of Silkwest.
Runway 18 right, clear to land.
You
Silkwest
live,
211
you
heavy.
learn. Delta 161 heavy, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Orange 9 Echo Alpha heavy, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Oh, look at the Delta plane
Runway
going.
18 left. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Delta 161 heavy.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait. Orange 9 Echo Alpha Heavy.
Schiphol Tower. KLM 702 heavy on final 18
There we
center.
go.
Schiphol
That's
ground.
beautiful.
Air Baltic 8 Kilo Yankee ready to taxi.
And here they are lining up.
Schiphol ground. KLM 119 Heavy with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
KLM 702 heavy, runway 18 center, clear to land.
Runway 18 center. Cleared to land.
Air Baltic
KLM
9 uniform
702
Golf, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Baltic 6 Romeo Zulu, runway 24, line up and wait. We have 3 new pushbacks
Runway
again.
24, cleared for takeoff.
This is
On reaching
insane.
altitude 1000,
KLM
contact
1070,
departure. Air
taxi to
Baltic 9
terminal.
uniform golf.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Alpha, taxi to terminal. This KLM plane is going probably here. Yes, that was not a surprise at all.
KLM 1070.
What about this Lufthansa plane somewhere here maybe? Yeah, okay,
Schiphol
over
ground.
there.
KLM 879 heavy ready to taxi.
So we have enough time to get the Vueling passed first. Yeah, let's do it. Vueling 84 Kilo Alpha, pushback approved, expect runway 24. We just need to make sure that they get out of the way
Pushback
before
approved,
the
expect runway 24. Following
Lufthansa
84
plane
Kilo Alpha.
arrive. Air Baltic 6 Romeo Zulu, runway 24, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Serbia 16 Echo, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Okay, the Lufthansa plane is coming, the clock is ticking on that, we've got to remember that one.
Runway 24. Air Baltic
Orange
8
9 Echo Alpha Heavy, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Sunturk 49 Romeo Hotel, runway 18 left, clear. Not cleared. Sunturk 39 Romeo Hotel, runway 18 left, line up and right. That's just
Pushback
going
approved,
on
expect
the
runway 24. Air France 9 or 6 Echo Victor.
rolling.
Runway 24.
And
Cleared
the
for
Lufthansa
takeoff.
plane
On
is
reaching altitude
passing back, but
1000.
they should be
Contact
soon ready to
departure.
taxi
Air Baltic
if
6
they're
Romeo
not
Zulu.
already.
Pushback approved, expect
Might be
runway
okay.
18 left. Air Serbia 16 Echo. Runway 18 left.
KLM
Cross runway
45
27.
Juliet, runway
KLM
24, cleared for
879 heavy.
immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 18 center. Clear to land. Emirates 145
Vueling
Heavy.
84 Kilo Alpha, runway 24 at Sierra 5. Let's just
Runway
make sure
18
that they
left,
get out of
cleared
the
for takeoff.
out of
On
this
reaching
terminal
altitude
before
1000.
these Lufthansa
Contact departure. Orange 9
arrive
Echo
here,
Alpha
so
Heavy.
we should be good.
Runway 18 left.
And
Line
there
up
should
and
be
wait.
no problem on
Sunturk
this
39 Romeo
arrival.
Hotel. Runway
And the
24.
next arrival,
Cleared
okay,
for
we
immediate
have.
takeoff. On reaching
This is going to
altitude
be a problem
1000.
probably.
Contact departure. KLM
Alpine
45 Juliet.
7909, pushback approved, expect runway 18 left. Because they are wanting to come back to
Runway
the same
24
terminal.
at Sierra 5.
We
Following
need to be
84
careful
Kilo
on
Alpha.
this one.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 18 left. Alpine 7909.
Schiphol Tower.
Nordic
Emirates
3539,
145 Heavy on
runway
final
24,
18
line
center.
up and wait. It's so hectic. I'm going to need to be on top of my game today if I want to make this challenge.